All right, Coach. When you get to this point, I've heard, NCAA tournament, things are happening so fast. It's more reaction rather than getting actually to scout. Do you get to scout Jackson State, or does it start kind of after this
Yeah,
one?
I mean, yeah, certainly. I mean, there's enough film out there that we've got an opportunity to take a look at opponents. But for us, kind of, our philosophy all year long has been focusing on us. And so, we'll certainly watch a little bit of film on different opponents. But really, it's about making sure that we're doing the things that we do well, and cleaning up little things here and there. And so, for us, we're going to focus, on our team and what we do, and hopefully it'll be enough to get us through.
Coach, you felt the team was ready to go on Monday after you got the announcement, but now that you got a chance to recover a little bit, do a little more light practicing, how does the team look physically as they prepare for tomorrow?
Yeah, we look good. We took Monday off from training. We got together for the selection show, and then Tuesday was off completely. We didn't see him at all on Tuesday. So we trained yesterday, and spirits were high, and there was a good energy, a good buzz about the group. So we'll see. We're getting ready to train again in the next 15-20 minutes, but I think we're in a very good place.
As you look around and you see all the NCAA tournament stuff here decorating the stadium, and I know I asked you on Monday how it feels to be back home, but to see all this and to know that you're now here in these big games, how does that make you feel? How confident are you, and how do you feel about the atmosphere that you're going to have?
Yeah, it's exciting. Exciting to be back home. We were on the road for a week in Pensacola at the SEC tournament, and that was certainly an awesome experience. But to be back home and get back in kind of our normal routine, to be back on our field, which I believe is one of the best fields in the country, and to be able to play in front of our fans, which has been the best fan base in the country this year. So we're super excited to be back home.
Coach, I know this team is loaded from top to bottom, but what has a player like McKinley meant to the success of this program?
McKinley Crone has been fantastic for us. Anytime you want your goalkeeper to keep you in games, and fortunately for us, we've not relied on her a ton this year, right? We've had a lot of a lot of our games we've created a lot of chances and built comfortable leads, but when we've needed her, she's come through and made saves. Particularly the last couple games, even in the SEC tournament, she had to make some plays to keep the game close, and she made plays when we needed it, and fortunately we were able to capitalize on the other end.
I think McKinley was asked a question. She had the perfect answer. What's up with the number one seed? Like, is that something? And she said, like, it's just a number, because it's all about who's the most hungry out there,
yeah,
no matter what.
I think the best thing about the number one seed is it just gives you a home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So for me, it means something, because it's like, okay, that means that as long as we take care of business and win our games, we're going to continue playing at home. But as whether we're talking NCAA basketball or soccer or football or whatever sport we're talking about, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what number you have in front of your name. Doesn't matter what you've done in the past. Both teams are gonna kick off and play, and the team that performs and produces is going to get the result. But certainly excited about the one seed, just for the simple fact that we're playing at home.
Coach, you have a lot of leadership on this team that did make the NCAA tournament last year. So how does it feel knowing that, sharing the pressures of, preparing for postseason play is not just on you? You have seniors and, super seniors or whatever that can relay that message to the younger players.
Yeah, I think it's great. Aside from probably, Riley Parker, who was out injured last year, I think everyone else that'll be playing in these games, played in the Clemson game last year, and we were able to win that game, a tough game on the road. And so, for us, it's and then of course went to Virginia to play in the regional there against BYU. So for us, it's not new, and we've got players with experience, which is important.
What were some of the main things that you want to see your team improve on after Sunday? I know it's been a while since y'all lost. That does kind of give you the opportunity to step back and assess things that you maybe think your team can still improve on.
Yeah, I think for us, I thought the biggest thing is we just need a little bit of rest. Had a brutal schedule there, playing a Thursday game at Auburn, and then following that up with Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday games out in Pensacola, and it just kind of was. Just a lot of soccer in 10-day stretch, 4 very, very competitive games, and so for us it was about kind of just getting our legs back under it and getting fresh again, and based off what I saw yesterday, I believe we're there.
Anything else, Coach? Coach, what's your personal mindset as well as the mindset you're trying to instill with your players going into the tournament?
I'm sorry, personal mindset in terms
and
of
then the
what?
mindset, just moving forward, like the way that you like to stay focused, the way that you like.
Yeah, I think all year long we've done a very good job about just taking it one game at a time. So for us, it's not about looking at like how are we going to get to the Final Four, or this and the other. It's like, well, we got Jackson State ahead of us, and it doesn't matter if it's Jackson State or if it's South Carolina or back when we were playing Clemson or BYU. Our focus is on our opponent at the time. And really, I guess taking one step further, it's more about us anyway. It's about approaching the game with the same mentality, the same approach. Focusing on what we can control, and whoever our opponent is, whether it's Jackson State or whether it's Clemson or whoever it may be, it is about making sure that we're doing the things that we need to do to take care of business.
Anything else? All right, thank you, Coach.
All right,
Thanks,
appreciate it.
Coach.
Yeah,